I've always had a weird relationship with sleep. Um, I've al- I again in my younger years, I've always had a bedtime to go to sleep. Back then, and every time I'd get into bed and just not know what to do. Of course, the whole sleeping thing is you lay in bed and then you drift off to sleep, but what does that mean? 'Cause I just feel like I just always felt like I was laying in that dark room for no reason. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just lay there? I'm bored out of my mind here. Well, I was rarely bored, I was more scared than everything else. It probably had something to do with an overactive imagination or something, but I'm not saying overactive imagination is bad. I quite enjoy having it, but it has had its drawbacks in terms of fear in my youth. But I'd lay in bed every night and I'd be really scared because it's dark. There's lots of shadows everywhere. I just assume that something's gonna get in here and kill me. My mum and dad always said that this is a safe house. No one can get in here. Nothing can hurt you here. But I'd have nightmares quite often in dreams and whatnot, and I'd even occasionally be aware that I'm in a dream and think, oh, I have nightmares a lot, and then it turned into a nightmare, like, oh, gosh darn it. My mum and dad brought me up a radio at one point to listen to as I went to sleep, and I enjoyed listening to that radio. It was like a heaven sent for the first little while. I was able to just, it was actually something talking. It wasn't just the silence and the tick and the dreaded tick of that goddamn clock. Sorry. But yeah, I was actually able to listen to things. It felt like I was safe. It felt like I didn't have to hide under the covers from everything. It felt like I didn't have to make sure the covers were always over the... Well, that was actually... yeah, it felt like I could actually be comfortable there. There was some downsides, like some of the music kept me awake, and also it kept playing some songs that it kept playing I've now grown to absolutely despise in my teenage years. But my bedroom, actually, I've recently moved bedrooms, and it used to be painted a really light shade of blue, and when I moved into the new one, my parents said, what do you want the colour to be? And I said grey. No, that seems like an odd choice of colour, but honestly I am much happier in the grey bedroom. I didn't understand how much I hated living in that colour blue until I was given the option to remove it. My bedroom beforehand wasn't a place to relax, it wasn't a place to do anything, it was a place to go sleep for 8 hours, then leave immediately afterwards. That was where it was. Now it feels like much more of a home space, place where you can actually be comfortable with the... Again, grey walls may sound weird because I've heard that dark colours are more enclosed, but I do tend to like more enclosed spaces. I don't like being claustrophobic or anything, it's just I do like slightly smaller areas. They just feel more manageable. It just feels like there's less to think about, like